So go into look ahead to the race. We're going to start with the Grade 1s, and we'll start with the Ladbrokes Champion Stayers hurdle here. Obviously, Penhill is back. How did they bet?
Well, Mullen's obviously 7 of the 12 runners, and Penhill, of course, won the Stayers hurdle, and a 7-4 favourite, and deserves to be favoured. He travelled so well at Cheltenham, and if he brings that kind of form to the race, I think he's going to be hard to beat. Identity Thief is the biggest danger, I think, for Henry de Bromhead. He's the main threat, 7-2, and he looked back to himself, I think, judging by his last 2 outings. You've also got Bacardi's, who I know you like, David. Looks another solid Mullins contender. He's priced at 4-1, and it's 10-1 after that.
Well, are you with Penhill?
Yeah, we're on the drink team, I suppose. Hopefully I won't have to buy you a pint of Bacardi, but yeah, Bacardi.
I drink that, you know.
Yeah, don't doubt it. I just think with Bacardi's, I love Patrick Mullins, right? And yesterday showed how good he can be for an amateur. But if he could have any ride back in his whole lifetime, maybe apart from Duvan, I'm sure it would be Bacardi's. I just thought everything went wrong. He was on the outside, back to the inside. He was really finishing. Now, he wouldn't have beaten Penhill, but he would have got pretty close. And his season has been horrible. He was over fences. I just think he's a type of horse that could be a top stayer.
And he was brilliant here last year.
He was brilliant here last year, and I just think the preparation has been better since Cheltenham. And I just think he's a very good horse. And at the prices, I think he's the value option, Bacardi's.
Do you have a value option, or are you just with Penhill?
No, I have a value option as well. I mean, I think what we saw was at Cheltenham, as we saw that the stayers they're just not very good. I mean, they were, there was 10 in a line going to the last. Now I know it was sort of a factor of the way the race was run because it was the slowest race run of the festival. But even so, you get a horse that comes up from 2 mile and shows how good he can be at 3 mile and already has, and yet it's still 5-1. Identity Thief destroyed him at Aintree. He just travelled through and laughed at him. And I think he might do the same again, and I think 5-1's a cracking price.
I think those prices shortening up now, Paul. Every time you put something up, the market crashes.
Doesn't always work.
on the back of last weekend.
Yeah, thanks, Nicola. I am here,